Oh,
So
that's going to be fun.
You look into that lens.
I'm a normal guy. I'm 6'8", so I guess not normal in that sense, but other than that, I live my life. I go to college, I have friends, family, I got a job, learning to drive a car now, but I've got the same worries as everyone else, you know, what you'd expect, but it wasn't always like that. When I was younger, I was around 6 weeks old, I gave my parents a hell of a scare because I was deathly sick. They thought I had jaundice or I wasn't really pale, I wasn't gaining any weight. And turns out that thankfully to one doctor who decided to check, I had a liver condition, which if they hadn't checked that, we wouldn't know. And I either wouldn't be standing here right now or I'd be very sick and we wouldn't know what to do. And so that liver condition is alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. So basically for me, in my case, it's not always like this. It means just don't drink and just be a healthy life and you'll be fine. But when I got diagnosed, that meant I had a lot of blood tests, injections, and basically a lot of needles put into me, which gave me a subconscious fear, phobia, whatever it will be, of needles. And so when I was a lot older, 5 or 6, 7 and 8, I used to have to be held down to have my blood tests because I absolutely hated them. But once the needle was in, every single time without fail, I'd be fine. And so my mum, after a while, she decided, right, we're going to get this sorted, and she took me to a therapist to try and help me overcome my fear of the needles. And after that, I've been fine. I still don't like them, I'm not going to lie, I don't like needles at all, and it still gives me a bit of the creeps if people talk about it, but when it comes to a blood test now, I can happily walk into a GP and I'll do it if they say, we need to get a blood test from you. I'm like, okay, that's fine, it's not a problem. And now I just have my regular checkups every year. I just go to the hospital and I just live my life. And I've been going to the children's hospital before, but now recently I've had a session, like a checkup in the adult hospital, and it's really the same. So I wasn't scared of it because they eased me very well into it. But if you've got any frights, it's just the same thing with just a lot more people. It's just like going from primary school to secondary school, really. It's not much of a difference. Everyone's just as nice, kind, helpful, and they honestly want to help you. If you've got any fears, you can't face it on your own, which I luckily never had to. My mum was always there for me with my hospital checkups, and after a while it became my dad. And for me it made it easier, but if you do have to face it on your own, even if it's just your doctor, I would tell anyone about it, and they will try and help you overcome your fear so it becomes a lot easier and manageable, and it's not a big worry when you have to go and do something related to your liver or anything in life, really.